Hey everybody, we're back again. Got another video for you. I've got a 1/16 ounce. This is pearl pepper on the bottom and green chartreuse on top. I've been doing a few of these mixed patterns here lately. I get on something, I'll do it for a few days. I just like the way they turned out so far. I don't know if I've mentioned this in any of my other videos. After the first of the year, I'm going to be let me put some Sally Hansen down on there first. Hopefully I'm going to be doing some soft plastic baits. I think Santa Claus is bringing me a mold and injector and some coloring. So all I've got to do is get me a microwave and some plastisol. I've got some glitter we'll be using, but that's something we'll be doing after the first of the year, hopefully, if you might be interested in watching it. Guys, I've got a piece of gray saddle hackle, and I'm going to spread it apart there, and I'm just going to get down here and cut me a V pattern. Like so. Now I'm going to hold it up here and see about how long I need it. I believe that right there will be about right. So I'm just going to get right in there to quill and go ahead and cut that. That feather's kind of flat. So we're just going to lay it down on there. Sometimes they're curved up. If they're curved up, I'll point that curve up to the top. I can't get that just how I want it. Let me loosen that just a little bit. There'll be days like that, they say. Okay, I think we've got it now. So we'll go ahead and get it tied in right up to the head. I'm just going to take my little knife and cut that stem off. Go. And now we've got some green chartreuse maribou. Wait just a minute, I'm about to get ahead of myself. First thing I'm going to do is get some of this speck silver flashibou. I'm just going to pull one piece out of here. This is that extra limp. Cut it. I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to cut it again. So we've got two pieces. We're just going to wrap it right around the head of the jig or the hook. I'm just going to pull it right straight back. And I'm going to try to let it rest right on that hackle we just put in. I'm going to cut it about 1/8 of an inch past the end of the hackle. There we go. Now we've got our maribou. Our maribou the same length as our hackle feather. Give it a few wraps. Make sure we got it where we want it. Get in behind the head. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. ahead and tie that up to the head, and we will come right back down with it. And now, what I do with my hackle feather? Here it is. I'm going to take this, put it up here and measure it about how long I want it. Get in here and cut me another V. I can use that on another jig. Here's what we've got on this one. I'm going to take it and lay it down. I'm going to put my V right over that maribou, and we're going to try to tie it in right there. Make sure it don't roll on us. Tie it back a little farther, and then we'll come back up this way with it. And we'll build that up just a little bit right there. Okay, now to finish it up, I have got some, what is this called? Gray shiner. Tie it right back to the bottom. Go ahead and put us some more Sally Hansen down. And now we'll lay our chenille down. Make sure we've got all of our feathers and maribou pulled out of the good, even, good tight wraps. Pull our chenille forward, and we'll come behind it here about 3 times, and in front a couple times. Now we're going to cut our chenille off. Being extra careful not to cut your thread. Okay, we'll get our Sally Hansen. Go right down that thread, just about a 1/2 inch or so. We want to let that run right around the head of the jig. And get that Sally Hansen tied in, then we'll do our whip finish on it. It's going to go 5 times. Give it a good pull. And cut our thread. And now let's get a little closer look at it. There we go, guys. Get it back here where it'll focus a little bit. A little gray and chartreuse shiner. Not too bad. Got a little flashibou in it. Guys, this is a great hobby. Great hobby to get into. It's relaxing. It's cheap to get started in. I mean, you can get a lot tied up in it, buying a lot of materials like I do, but it's cheap to get started in. Great to try new things. You can try anything you want to. That's what I do. I just like to try different stuff, see how it turns out. Like the silly skin I was using the other day. I may tie another one up here in a minute with it, but that's what it's all about. Just having fun, relaxing, and getting you some jigs tied up to catch a few crappie with. Guys, as always, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like the video, just take a second there and hit that like and subscribe button, and we will catch you all next time.